everyone, welcome back to Installation 00. Now, if tomorrow my government decided that they wanted to ban YouTube here in the UK, almost immediately a large proportion of my income would disappear and I would lose one of the greatest gifts I've been given. You guys, an audience. Now, mercifully, this isn't happening. There's no apparent plans to ban YouTube here in the UK. However, in the US government have passed legislation that is effectively banning the platform TikTok, meaning thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of creators will no longer have a platform upon which to deliver their content to their rapidly growing audiences. And this is a platform that is monetized in a similar manner to YouTube, meaning people earn their livelihoods through TikTok. Now, of course, I'm just a gaming channel that focuses on Halo content and a little bit of additional gaming and sci-fi content on the side. So I can't obviously help everybody, but there is a large group of content creators who are almost exclusively on TikTok and are earning through TikTok, who this Sunday are going to have their platform pulled out from beneath them, meaning they lose their audiences that they've cultivated for many years, and they'll lose either a large chunk or all of their livelihoods. Now, of course, predominantly I'm a Halo YouTuber. I do post on TikTok and I do post on a lot of other platforms and social media platforms across the internet, but predominantly I'm a Halo YouTuber, and thanks to you guys, I'm one of the larger Halo YouTubers. So I thank you immensely for that. But I feel I would be doing a disservice to other content creators and to the Halo community at large if I didn't occasionally use that platform for the betterment of the community at large. So I just wanted to make you guys aware that due to this upcoming ban, this Sunday, the 19th of January, a lot of these Halo content creators are going to lose the platform that they've cultivated and lose their audiences and lose part of or all of their livelihoods. And of course, that means these creators are flocking to other platforms like here on YouTube, Instagram, Meta, Twitch, and I'm aware that there are other apps that are in development at the moment that should be released around the end of January that is supposed to be kind of the US replacement to TikTok. So many of these creators are fleeing TikTok as it's literally about to be closed down and are attempting to establish themselves on other platforms. So to help these guys out, to help some phenomenal content creators that are stuck between a rock and a hard place, I will be creating a series of videos here on the channel going forward for at least a good few weeks, showcasing numerous content creators from the TikTok platform who are trying to establish themselves elsewhere, where I will showcase the kind of content that they do and post their social media platforms and where they're establishing themselves, in the hopes that my audience and far beyond, and even their current audiences, find them again on these new platforms so that they can regrow and re-establish themselves as rapidly as possible to try to get back to some degree of normality. It's an extremely sobering thought to realise that a government, without your effective consent, can make a choice that literally pulls your livelihood out from beneath you. I mean, if any government decided to do that for YouTube, I'd be gone. You wouldn't see any more content from me. I would lose a large portion of my income, which means I would probably have to go back into normal work. It's a privilege to be able to do this, but it's a privilege that is based upon very, very tenuous circumstances. The tenuous circumstances that the government in question allows that platform to run unencumbered within their country. The tenuous circumstances in which the platform itself monetizes your content, the tenuous circumstances that the content itself that you're creating won't be suddenly claimed through copyright infringement by the original creator. These are very tenuous circumstances. I am in the position that I am because my government allows YouTube to be a platform that is actually accessible here in this country. I am able to do what I do because I have you guys watching me on a day-to-day basis, which means that YouTube will monetize the content, and I'm only in this circumstance because Microsoft has a fair content usage policy which allows me to use gameplay footage, game music, and game cutscenes to create the content. If any one of those circumstances changes, I lose my income instantaneously. Now, mercifully, that's not happening to me, but it is happening to dozens of Halo content creators over on TikTok at the moment. So I wanted to make this video to basically bring your awareness to the situation if you're not familiar with the TikTok platform, or you get most of your Halo content through YouTube, particularly if you're here as a member of my audience. That's probably where you get most of your Halo content. But I also wanted to give you a heads up that for the next few weeks there will be the occasional video that will be focusing in and showcasing TikTok Halo content creators that are flocking to other platforms to try to help them grow again. And the community at large have been absolutely and utterly remarkable and so generous to support me and get me to the position that I'm in. And I have immense faith in the Halo community that we look out for each other. When I first started, Eckhart's Ladder was kind enough, even when I had less than 1,000 subscribers, Eckhart's Ladder was kind enough to collaborate with me, and then literally overnight we went from less than 1,000 subscribers to over 15,000. And I was basically monetized overnight. That's a tremendous growth in audience and an establishment of my platform, which has only grown since. And the generosity that was paid to me by Eckhart back then, I promised at that time I would continue to pay forward every opportunity that I got. And now I find myself in that circumstance. Barring the US government about face on this decision before this Sunday, I am now in the position to be able to use my platform in the same manner that I was given that leg up into the community as a content creator 4 or 5 years ago now, to help these TikTok creators establish themselves elsewhere. So when you see the videos, give them a watch, see the showcases of these creators and the new platforms that they're trying to build their audience on, and pop across and give them a subscribe, give them a follow, and help them re-establish their brand and their infrastructure and their audience. Be the awesome and generous community that I've seen this community be. Many of these content creators I've been watching for quite a long time and have inspired me on numerous occasions, and I've created videos kind of off the backs of, so to speak, their work that's inspired me to look at something in a different way. This has happened countless times, not just with the creators on TikTok, but with the other creators here on YouTube, and I hope that some of my content has occasionally inspired them to create content as well. The Halo content creator community isn't like the other communities. We're not in competition with each other. It's almost like our content complements each other, and only good things can come from more Halo content creators. So to cut a long story short, TikTok is being banned in the US on January the 19th, this Sunday, and many Halo content creators who have made that their home, their platform, and have earned their livelihood through that platform are having it pulled out from beneath them. So going forward, there will be several videos showcasing those content creators as they establish themselves on other platforms for you to see, you to review, and I hope that you, the community beyond my subscribers, and perhaps their original audiences, find them again and help them re-establish themselves. It's the least I could do to pay forward the generosity that I've received from other content creators and you as the community. It literally is the least I could do. Take it easy, everyone, and find peace in the domain. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, consider hitting the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future content, and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. It really does help the channel out significantly. Feel free to pop a comment below on anything you'd like me to cover next, and before signing off I just want to give a shout to my Patreon supporters, Spartan10148, my singular contender class ancilla, Falcon, Jordan and Poseidon, the metarchs of my facility, Sylphia, Ashley, Esoteric, Spartan 1029 and Chris Allen, my dutiful monitors, Darian, Legion, Labrat, Spartan 137, Chris, Element 0, J3, Mr. Keys, Gunslinger Cult, Evermore's Personal Devil, Scion Esports, and Saber, my diligent sub-monitors, my dominating fleet of Strato Sentinels, and my loyal enforcers, and all other patrons who continue to support the channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Big props to my Tier 0 YouTube members, Spartan 137, Talia, Fenrir, Bornstella, and Jimbo, and all other YouTube members keeping the installation running on that glorious vacuum energy. And if you really love what I'm doing here, consider supporting the channel via the links in the description. Much love, take it easy, and find peace in the domain.